What's up, metalheads? My name is Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel, and thank you so much for being here. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button for me, and let's jump right into it. Today we're going to take a look at 5 very good fifth pocket carry knives. And number 1, and these are in no specific order, by the way, although the last one on the list is my personal favorite. So let's jump right in. And number 1, or not number 1, but the first one you're going to see is a good fifth pocket carry, but there's another version of this that I don't have here that is even better. So number 1 is the Wiha Banter. It's not number 1, it's just number 1 on the list. So the Wiha Banter is a great fifth pocket carry. It fills the fifth pocket very well. It's a little long, but it does my fifth pocket, and I wear a size 32 waist, 32 length, but it fits all the way in my fifth pocket. Sticks up just a hair, but not too much. There is one called the Civivi Baby Banter, which is this knife that's shrunk down just a little bit, has a forward finger choil. It would be better than this, but this is a great fifth pocket carry also. So, and you can't beat the Banter. I mean, it's a great EDC knife for the money, and the Baby Banter's as good or better in my opinion. So, all right, first on the list is the Wiha Banter. Next on the list is one that's a bit of an oddball, but it's actually a very good fifth pocket carry, and that is the Twosun TS128. This little guy right here, S90V blade steel. Oh, I didn't go over the blade steel on these. This is S35VN. The Baby Banter, I'm not sure what that is. I will link all these I can below in the description, by the way. And this is a great little fifth pocket carry knife. It's a little too small for a primary carry. For me, even with a medium-sized hand, my pinky wants to slip off the back of it. But for a fifth pocket carry, it's a great little knife. It's not very heavy. It's not very thick. Great action, titanium and carbon fiber. Just a great little knife for the money. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this knife. Type A design. Goes in and out of the pocket very well. Has a much smaller pocket clip than anything else on this list, but it works extremely well in and out of the pocket. The fifth pocket, to be precise. And great little knife. So that is the Twosun TS128. The Baby Banter is going to be closer in size to this Twosun. So I would recommend the Baby Banter for a fifth pocket over the Banter, but the Banter works fine also. All right, next on the list is one of my favorites, but not my favorite. And that is the Kizer Urban Bowie. Little chunky knife. It's not thick, chunky, but it's just kind of wide with that Bowie blade. Fits in the fifth pocket perfectly. Goes in and out of the fifth pocket very well. Kizer doesn't use the best looking clips, but they work extremely well. And this clip works really well in and out of the fifth pocket. Great action on their knives. Lightweight. Put it in your fifth pocket, almost forget it's there. Small again, so 3 finger for me. I can't really get my pinky on there, so but you can choke up a little bit on this one, and I can get my pinky up there. So although it's not really a forward finger choil, you do have a place to choke up. And these knives are just fantastic action, man. Kizers, they really are, for the money, some of the best action you get out there. So the Kizer Urban Bowie is 154 cm, micarta scales. There is a black variation. I can't remember if it's micarta or G10, but there is one with black scales. Great little knife. Perfect little fifth pocket carry knife. All right, next on the list. Had to have some Spyderco in here, right? The Chaparral. This thing's super thin, super sleek. Very thin blade stock, very thin overall. Wire pocket clip goes in and out of the fifth pocket very well. Sits all the way in my fifth pocket. All these do. The only one that sticks up a little bit is the Banter, but the rest of them fit all the way in my pocket, all the way to the edge of the clip there. And yeah, great knife. I mean, you don't really need to say too much about Spyderco. For a small knife too, with that forward finger choil, the way it's done, you can really get up. It feels like a bigger knife in hand than it is. Extremely lightweight. Just, yeah, great knife. This is the only backlock on the list, but great knife, fantastic knife. I love the Chaparral. And it is perfect for the fifth pocket. It really is. And honestly, you could use this as a primary carry. You really could with that forward finger choil. But, you know, it's a little thin and not the hardiest or beefiest knife out there. More for fine cuts and precision type stuff. But great knife. Great fifth pocket carry. Big fan. One of the longer knives on the list, but surprisingly it fits in the fifth pocket all the way. It rides very well in there. All right, last on the list, and my favorite on this list. And you may have already figured out what this is. If you're not, you won't be surprised, I don't think. The Kizer Mini Sheepdog. Just such a good knife, man. The detent is just perfection. Lightweight. thin. You can get this with or without a flipper. I would recommend for the fifth pocket the non-flipper version, because if you get the flipper version, it's gonna, you know, it may be a little tricky getting it in your fifth pocket, but the non-flipper version goes in and out of your pocket very well. This one is actually a version that comes with a flipper, but you can remove it, and I don't like a flipper. You do have a place to choke up here, which makes this feel like a much larger knife than it is. Very thin blade stock, great sheep's foot blade. The 154 cm, this is 154 cm also, and this one is CTS XHP. Their 154 cm takes a really good edge, holds it very well. I probably need to sharpen this one again. Actually, I've been carrying this knife a lot in my fifth pocket, and this is what made me want to make this video, because I've had this knife in my fifth pocket for the last couple weeks. It just fallen. This is when I'd sat on the shelf for a long time, kind of forgot about it, and pulled it out and was like, yeah, I'm gonna carry that. Forgot how much I like this little knife. The full-size Sheepdog is a much larger knife, almost too large for me to carry, but I can carry it. This is too small. Actually, I could carry this as a primary. I honestly could. I could carry both of these as a primary, and the Banter too, but I prefer them as a fifth pocket with a second knife in my main pocket. Just fantastic knife, fantastic action, great blade shape to do, you know, all your EDC tasks. This thing is this is a fantastic knife. Not much else I can say. Lots of different variations as far as scales go. Different micartas, different materials, G10, carbon fiber, I think, titanium. Actually, I don't know if they make the mini in titanium, but they do the full size. But yeah, I love this knife, man. It's such a great knife for the money. Such a good little user knife, and a perfect fifth pocket carry. Slips in and out of the fifth pocket perfectly. Rides all the way in there. Fills it so it doesn't move at all. Great knife. Love the Kizer mini Sheepdog and the Sheepdog, but I prefer the mini Sheepdog over the Sheepdog. So, all right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Comment below what knives do you, if you carry a fifth pocket knife, what knife do you carry in your fifth pocket? I'd like to hear what everyone else carries out there and prefers to have in their fifth pocket. I had some others here that would fit, but these five were the ones I liked most. Although this one I thought about not doing, because I really wish I had the baby Banter here, because it would be a much better knife for this video. But this is what I had, so this is what I used. All right, guys, comment below what you carry in your fifth pocket, and I will see you guys on the next one.